Hey, looky, what do we have here? I don't know, probably the best morning show ever hit the atmosphere. Let's be clear, there's plenty others that do it B.I.G., but keeping it a buck though, none to get you up though like GMG. With all the news and real point of views you can use, light and heavy topics we peruse, even a laugh or two. What you talking? Good morning, gang, be the issue, and take your friends and them can and all come on in, tune in. You ain't gonna want them in state, and even the trolls and haters, we end up being their favorite. Cause from 8 to 10, we get it in, believe that. I mean, from where else could you go when you a part of the show? Definitely GMG, cause when you show love, we show love back. First thing in the morning, we get you through, so after the yawning. Wash up and wipe your face, get your snacks to come on in, get comfy, but most importantly, in all caps. Looky, what do we have here? I don't know, probably the best morning show ever hit the atmosphere. Let's be clear, there's plenty others that do it B.I.G., but keeping it a buck though, none to get you up though like GMG. With all the news and real point of views you can use, light and heavy topics we peruse, even a laugh or two. What you talking? Good morning, gang, be the issue, and take your friends and them can and all come on in, tune in. You ain't gonna want them in state, and even the trolls and haters, we end up being their favorite. Cause from 8 to 10, we get it in, believe that. I mean, from where else could you go when you a part of the show? Definitely GMG, cause when you show love, we show love back. First thing in the morning, we get you through, so after the yawning. Wash up and wipe your face, get your snacks to come on in, get comfy, but most importantly, in all caps.
Ladies and gentlemen, we back for another one. Hey, it's your boy, Big Phil Speaks in the building. And this be the Good Morning Gang Morning Show, brought to you by myself, brought to you by GMG, Good Morning Gang. Listen, it's hump day, it's another day, it's wide. November 22nd, 2023. Listen, a couple more days to your birthday, to your holiday, to your family day, to whatever, to be thankful day, whatever the case may be. If you indulge, then you indulge. But it should be another blessed day because you're able to spend it with whoever you're able to spend it with. Listen, are you feeling blessed? Do you know it? Clap your hands. Listen, you part of the wake up crew that's been able to wake up and see another day, get another chance, you know what I'm saying, to make it a better one than yesterday. Listen, and hopefully you'll make it the most prosperous one and productive one where you plan, plot, and strategize that if you're so blessed to see tomorrow, that you make it an even better one than today. You hear me? Listen, who we got in the building? Papa True Guns, I see you. Miss A Block, 1/3 of that HR team in the building. Desin D is another third of the HR team is in the building. J-Man, the last one, the most trolling one of the HR team is in the building. Listen, good morning. Tina B. Marie, my Summit Hills compadre, is in the building. Young Drez, GMG, we in here. Yay! Listen, the Bird, good morning. Don LG, GMG, we in the building. You feel me? Excuse me. My homie UPT Ray is in the building. GMG, huh? QV all the way from Australia. The Australian GMG is in the building. What? Good morning, good morning. Flirting Phil. I don't be flirting with nobody. I be chilling. I don't want none of them problems. You hear me? Lord, I do right and get problems. And I do wrong and get problems. And I don't belong to nobody. And I get all the problems, don't I? I be chilling. Keisha Hall can have herself a ball if her assets are in order. She's in the building. Jeannie, good morning, good morning. She talking some gobble, gobble, GMG. Pause. Listen. Lolo Kisses is in the building. Hey, Lolo. Good morning, gang. Listen, we are in the building, ladies and gentlemen. Cassie, I see you, Cassie. Good morning to ye. Peep Scheme, Wagwan, Brethren. I see you in the building. Cotton Candy, she's in the building. Great morning to you. You feel me? Phil, I hope your turkey is out getting suntan. Now, that's funny. Bab Wilson, good morning, gang. Good morning. Afro Latina, she's in the building. Huh? 20 bandana. Whoop, what's good with you? Listen, ladies and gentlemen, this is another beautiful day in the neighborhood. A beautiful day in the neighborhood. Hopefully, when you came through the door, you hit your thumbs up for your boy to get that algorithm percolating. You hear me? Because you know, like I say, I want to menage with the algorithm. I want that algorithm jumping. You feel me? And on top of that, if you're new to the situation, welcome, welcome, welcome. Listen, hit that subscribe button. You ain't going to want to miss Nathan. You hear me? Not even the trolls and all they hating and the haters hating. We're going to have a good situation. You feel me? Most importantly, hit that notification bell, bing, so that you can be able to know whenever this show drops, the Feel the Love show, Friday nights drop, or anything else I put on the Good Morning Gang Morning Show. And I got news of another show coming up, too. I got a news of another show coming up soon. Soon and very soon. Listen, Michelangelo in the building from that good Kenny Burns Morning Show. I said the Kenny Burns Morning Show. The Kenny Burns Show. CKBS Nation is in the house. Salute. Sarah Lynn, she that came on then. Listen, no matter how many turkeys Phil make you. Hey, Sarah Lynn, that part. I'm like, what the hell is going on? Excuse me. Vino Diva's in the building. Good morning to ye. Y'all are bugging off the early. Listen, today this show is kind of light, you know what I'm saying, fancy free. We're going to just talk our talk today, you know what I'm saying? It's not going to be so much topic orientated as normal, whatever the case may be. But we will talk about a couple things. Like I said, I got a show announcement coming up. And some other things. We're gonna do an Ask GMG segment today, so y'all can come ask me whatever. Hey, Miss Piggy Lace, I see you in the building. Buenos dias. Listen, I guess first things first, right? First things first. I found out some interesting news. How many kids y'all think P. Diddy got? How many kids y'all think Puffy got, right? I was only really hip to what? 1, 2, 4, right? I was only hip to 4 or whatever. But I found out Vino Diva said 5. Okay. Vino Diva said 5. How many kids y'all think Puffy got, y'all? Cassie K said 5. J. Pierce said 3. J. Pierce said 5. Tina B. Marie says 15. Lyric, good morning to you. Lyric says 6 of them things. Listen, or 7. Man, leave that fruit basket. Listen. Papa said 8. Keisha Hall, Lyric. Man, I was it was a story I was looking at where they were talking about his different relationships prior to Cassie and the Cassie situation. You know, it's bringing it all out or whatever the case may be. And come to find out, the brother got a couple more children than I knew he did, huh? Couple more kids than I. Sorry about that. My foot hit the daggone thing, and we back at it. Well, let's see how many children he got. Let's see how many children he got. I'm not gonna pull it up. I'm not gonna pull it up. There's Justin. There's Justin, which, you know, there's been some controversial rumors about. He's helped raise Quincy Brown, which is Albie Shore's son, through Kim Porter. There are the twins. No, okay, hold on. Let's go to Christian. There's Christian Combs. Y'all call him King Combs because of his music career, by Kim Porter. How many is that? If you want to count Quincy, that's 4. If you don't want to count Quincy, that's 3. No, 2. Then there's the twins by Kim Porter. But come to find out that while Kim Porter was pregnant with the twins, he had got another girl pregnant. He got another woman pregnant, Sarah Chapman. So he has a child named Chance Combs by Sarah Chapman. And then more recently, he has a little baby named Love Sean Combs by a woman named Dana Tran. So let's see that. Dana, Love, Chance, the twins, Christian, Justin. Then we can add, I guess, Quincy as a bonus child through marriage or whatever, maybe. So technically 6. I didn't realize that. Okay, KK. Didn't realize that one there. I hate when my computer get to acting slow. All right, let me get this up off here so I can see what's popping. Oh, yes, I forgot she's their sister who is about the same age, Keisha Hall. That's a fact. Chance has always been around for Lyric. I'm late on it, Lyric. I'm late on it. I know some things and know some peoples, but I don't know it all, Lyric. I don't know it all. Lovely Tink. Hey, Tinky, I see you in the building. Don't do it. Reconsider, Tinky. Phil ain't do a daggone thing. I've been chilling. Let's just say y'all tied up at 7. No, I'm not talking nothing bad, Sarah Lynn. I was shocked because only ones I thought about or knew about was like Justin, Christian, the twins, and then I'll be sure son if you want to say bonus son or whatever. But yeah, I didn't know. I forgot about the little one, Love, and I forgot about I didn't know about the one that was the same age as the twins. I didn't. Yeah, I forgot he had just had that little girl, J-Man. I did. That's a fact, Michelangelo. Don't forget Justin. And see that it's some questionableness about that as well. who shall this be? Coleon Coley. I don't normally camp people up this early, young brother. How you feeling this morning? They just came up and just looking all special. Come back later in the segment, Corley. I'll come back later. I'm like, hey, what's up? He's gonna give me the head nod, like, bro, man, for the 5th floor. Like, what? Tinky, you didn't. What the hell? Hold on. Good morning. I had kicked the thing and loosened the. Sorry about that, y'all. Tinky, you done bring one of your little boyfriends up in here. You done bring one of your boyfriends up here. They don't know how to act, huh? Harry Hagen, he adopted a white girl as well. Really? I didn't know that, Harry. When did he adopt a little child in? When did he do that? It's my ankles. I almost said something, Dez. I almost said something. Pretty passion fruit. Good morning. Good morning. You doing too much over there? I know. I guess I didn't push the cord all the way in, so the battery in the light had died because it wasn't charging. Tinky, never. Or every time you speak on Diddy, something happens to your show. Nah, this one wasn't that. This one wasn't that. But that Friday, it got real spooky because I was like, what the hell is going on? Ain't experienced this since then neither. Say it, Phil. I could take jokes. Your mom. Your mom. Listen. That was just a little tidbit. That wasn't even really no topic of discussion. It intrigued me when I found that out because I didn't realize or whatever. And I forgot about the baby. Or whatever the case may be. Y'all are bugging. Yeah, so I forgot about that. But moving on. Listen, it seems like the industry, especially some of these young rappers, these young little whippersnappers, are running for their bank accounts, running to hide their money, running not to be exposed, and about to be paying out the kazoo. If y'all didn't know, if y'all haven't heard, Lil Boosie, is trying to get his back in blood. Rapper and outspoken media personality, Boosie says, I want my money for these rappers using his songs in their songs or whatever. And what's crazy is people are actually taking, they're not just using a line or something, right? Paying homage or whatever, paying homage. They are actually taking whole choruses of previous songs that Boosie got, redoing them to fit their style or whatever, but didn't give him no writers credits or nothing. The most infamous one not infamous, the one that he's put out there really already is Rod Wave, the rapper Rod Wave. Like I'm coming from my bag. That paperwork is on the way. Then it was a clip of him in his car. He said, Rod Wave ain't the only one. There's a lot of people about to get hit with paperwork. Tiffany Nicole, hey Tiffany, I see you. Harlem history. Should have did more research. Harlem, that part. Seems I just saw earlier before doing the show, YG. Now he's handling YG a little bit differently. I wonder why, Boosie. I wonder why you handling YG a little bit differently. You think things might get a little sticky, icky? Because with Rod Wave, he just said, I'm sending paper. He said paperwork over. With YG, he gave a friendly shout out like, hey, YG, check your DM, check it. We need to holler. We need to talk. I'm paraphrasing, but yeah, we need to talk. YG, you better get it right, or you better get suited and booted, because some of that money is about to be out your pocket. Listen, I said, whoa. I didn't really realize how many people did that or whatever. As far as Boosie songs, I know people have done it through the years or whatever. But what's crazy, Rod quickly made a video saying he listen. And Keyshawn, he said, man, I'll pull up on you. I'll pull up, man. Just give me a fair number. Work with me. Rod Wave, like, come on, bro. Don't do me like that. Listen, I'll pull up on you and throw couple racks your way. Just don't do me like that. A lot of people are saying you got termites as the kids and crack. There's not much creativity there. You got a lot of people saying that Boosie facing that case out Cali might feel like he might be laying down, or maybe he need to up his ante on his lawyer team. So he need to get all his coinage, all that money, all them dollars, all that fettuccine that he needs to get that in order. You know what I'm saying? Before that court date, for that trial or whatever situation is coming out of that case, before it comes to a head. Pause. And he said he needs all his. I said, man. Hey, J man, J man, that's what I was saying. With the YG situation, he gave a gentleman's holler. He gave a gentleman's holler on that one. I was like, oh, Boosie said, I am who I am, but at the same time, there's protocols. And I can see that too, because Boosie liked to spend a lot of time out in California too. Thus the charge he got. Thus the situation that's going on, or whatever the case may be, huh? Nice gesture just to pay. Listen, if you're gonna utilize somebody's artwork, somebody's talent, somebody's craft, somebody's works, at minimal you got to shout them out. At minimal, at the next step, at minimal you should be giving them credit so they can get some of them royalties or whatever the case may be. At minimum, you should get the usage cleared. Because some of these artists they own some of their what you call it, but the labels and parent companies sometimes own the publishing. So you have to be careful even with trying to settle things with the artists, because sometimes the artist is just trying to get theirs because they know they ain't getting nothing off the album anyway. But sometimes the parent company and other bigger publishing companies own the publishing rights to them songs. So make sure you do your due diligence and research where and who owns the rights to what you're using, and get it cleared before you put your track out there, because you're going to have problems later on. Because Boosie done sat back and just waited. He ain't even... And it's funny that all of a sudden now, he coming to get his. But hey, have at it. I ain't mad. You can't be mad at it. It's business. It is business. Joe Claire's from the DC area. He's actually from Sea Pleasant. He's actually from Sea Pleasant. He sure is. Shout out to the homie Joe Cleasy. Right way, wrong. Well, yeah, a lot of people. And that was another thing too, because was it Rod Wave? Somebody pointed out that Boosie kind of did the same thing with another artist or whatever the case. But there's a lot of artists that do that, right? And then wonder why they hit. But some artists do the right thing. Some artists actually reach out, get the okay, get the sample cleared, or the usage of whatever verbiage that they're putting in their raps or songs cleared, work out financial arrangements, so it's nothing. In those instances, they doing what they supposed to do. They doing what they supposed to do. But for those that aren't business inclined when it comes to music, and they just think that this is hot, I'm using this, I'm gonna make this and don't think no more about it, those are the ones that's gonna have to come up out of their pocket heavy. Those are the ones that's gonna have to come out their pocket heavy. I.e. Puffy and the song by Sting. And I'll be missing you. I think that's the song. Oh, every breath you take. The song that he used, and the amount of money he has to pay out was every day that he uses the song. You have to do right. And just because you get a song from a producer and they might have sampled it, you feel like I didn't do it, they did it, it's gonna fall on you because you the artist putting out putting out the material, putting out the project, putting the song out. Do your due diligence, rappers and singers. Do your due diligence. You hear me? Oh yeah, I'm hip to that, Jay, man. That's a fact. They said GMG Records, we don't play that. Listen, y'all better have y'all assets in order. You better have your business proper before y'all jump out there. It's a lot of young whippersnappers, young ladies, young men that out here pursuing their dreams and their goals, but they don't have the right people in their corner to guide them so that they're business savvy, most so that they're business savvy and know the ins and out of the business side of the music industry, etc. And they get left holding the bag with a lot of things. I implore anybody, if there's anybody in here that's a singer, a rapper, that really wants to be in the music industry business, learn the business of music. Learn the business of music, because it will save you a lot of time, a lot of heartache, a lot of pressure when it comes to knowing what should be in a standard contract, so you won't have delusions of grandeur thinking you're supposed to get all this and that as a new artist, one, but also so you know what shouldn't be in there that they be sneaking in them contracts sometimes, so you know how to negotiate and get your contract right. Uh, Three, the royalty percentages, not so much on physical goods no more, but also physical goods, because that's kind of passe now. But on streaming and your residuals, your residuals from anything else, in licensing, merch, because that a lot of these artists are signing these 360 deals, so they know how much of their merch they're supposed to get if they're not overseeing that, how much a manager should get, how much a booking agent should get, etc., etc. Know what your value is. Know what the business is supposed to be like, so that you won't be as hurt as a lot of other artists in the industry. And that way you'll know that you don't have to be so quick to sign a contract just to say I'm on, or I'm part of this label or part of this movement. Because just because they got a name to them don't mean that they're doing proper business or treating artists for what they're worth fully. Listen. Lyrics have too many loopholes. That's a fact, because at one time you could use up to like a little bit less than 4 seconds of a track, or 4 seconds of verbiage from a track, and it was all good. Now I think they decreased that since then. But do your due diligence, ladies and gentlemen. Do your due diligence. Sting let them fully use it. No, Sting let them fully have it. Let them fully have. Honda Knees, hey, good morning to you. I ain't seen you in a minute. How you doing, Honda Knees? Phil, you seen that guy who sang R. Kelly song? I did see that video. Young Blue owned Boosie, owed Boosie some money. I think he is going to court to fight for it. Listen, I ain't mad at it. Listen, at the end of the day, if you don't know, if you ain't got your business in order, anything that happens is on you. Because at the end of the day, I'm the artist, I just want to be creative. That's all well and good. But in this day of information and before you had to go get books and what you call it, it's still good to get books, but you can research so much. They got YouTube videos on ins and out of the business, the music business, etc. Learn something. Knowledge is infinite. You're never too old or too big or too talented or too smart to learn something new. Learn all aspects of the music industry business, or find yourself screwed off in the game. That part right there. In the gym listening. All right. Subtle Thoughts was goody like the month. Right. Sting gets paid a lot of money yearly for that song. Yeah, that's a fact of Mundo. That's a fact of Mundo. Next up, I believe that's A$AP Rocky. Let me talk about A$AP Rocky for a second. Give me a minute. Do Excuse me. Dad said I'm 53. I'm dropping some music. Hey, listen, have at it. Can't nobody tell you too old to make some music. Do you? Hold up. Come on now, come on in. Slow bopping. There we go. Yes, we declining that. What the hell? Brought to you by the Associated Press. The gentleman in which I get the saying ASAP like Rocky is ASAP Rocky. You know, Rihanna's boo thing, baby daddy, lover, confidant. Says ASAP Rocky must stand trial on charges he fired a gun at former friend, the judge rules. Los Angeles Associated Press is reporting a Los Angeles judge ruled Monday that there is enough evidence for ASAP Rocky to stand trial on charges that he fired a gun at a former friend and collaborator on the streets near a Hollywood hotel in 2021. Superior Court Judge M.L. Villar made the ruling at a preliminary hearing after hearing roughly a day and a half of testimony from two witnesses. Rocky, who gave no visible reaction to the decision, has pleaded not guilty to 2 felony counts of assault with a semi-automatic firearm. The 35-year-old rapper, fashion mogul, and 2-time Grammy nominee is in a relationship with Rihanna, with whom he has 2 sons. He could get up to 24 years in prison if convicted on all charges. Come on now. Villar said the totality of the video and testimony shows there is sufficient evidence for the defendant to go to trial. She emphasized that preliminary hearings have a much lower evidence standard than a trial, which is a fact. We're not disappointed, not surprised. We're not disappointed. We're not surprised. We expected to go to trial. We've been planning for a trial all along. Rocky's attorney, Joe Tacopina, said outside court. Rocky is going to be vindicated when all of this is said and done without question. At the first day of the hearing, which resumed Monday after a long delay, Terrell Efron testified that he and Rocky, a friend since childhood, had belonged to the same collective of musicians and artists at their New York high school. He said their relationship had started to go sour and resulted in the standoff in Hollywood on November 6, 2021, when he said Rocky first pulled a gun on him and in a later confrontation fired shots that grazed Efron's knuckles. God, not the knuckles. You need nothing more than Mr. Efron's testimony by itself. Deputy District Attorney Paul Preslomiak told the judge before her ruling, adding that the surveillance video that captured parts of the incident corroborates exactly what Mr. Efron said. Damn that. Tacopina countered that there are some real problems with the testimony of the complainant, adding, I think there's not enough evidence. Tacopina established while questioning a police detective earlier Monday that 7 officers who searched the sidewalk and street about 20 minutes after the shots were allegedly fired found no evidence of the shooting, and that a pair of 9mm shell casings in police possession were recovered by Efron, who returned to the scene about an hour after the standoff. What? Why would he have that? Now that's suspicious though. But why would he come back to the scene? What are he looking for? Tacopina played body camera video of the officers who searched the ground for about 10 minutes. Efron, who first went to the police to report the incident 2 days later, turned over the shell casings, which the detective said had no recoverable fingerprints on them. Wow. Prosecutors played a video from near the scene where no people are initially visible, but what sounds like 2 gunshots can be heard. Then a man comes running around the corner, then slows to a walk. The man's identity is not clear in the video, but LAPD Detective Frank Flores testified that they have established it is Rocky. Flores testified that no 9mm pistol was recovered when a search warrant was served on Rocky. Prosecutors showed a still from surveillance video showing a man in a hooded sweatshirt whose face is not visible, holding what appears to be a gun, along with another image from the same video showing the face of the man in the sweatshirt with no gun visible. Flores testified that the images led them to establish it was Rocky. Tacopina, who is also representing Donald Trump in his New York criminal case, pressed the detective on the weapon, suggesting police had no way of knowing whether it was a loaded or even real gun. That gun or whatever it was not tested, right? Tacopina said, no, it was never recovered, Flores said. Tacopina asked, you're not sure if it's an operable gun or non-operable gun or whatever. Without having it, I can't tell whether it's operable, the detective said. Tacopina also tried to cast doubt on the minor injury to Efron's hand, questioning why he waited until he returned to New York to seek medical treatment. Good question. Good question. He showed the detective a photo of the scraped fingers and said sarcastically, it's a miracle he survived that shooting. The judge admonished him. One of several times she told Tacopina to change his tone. Rocky was arrested at Los Angeles International Airport in the case in April and charged in August. He arrived in the courtroom Monday wearing a dark suit, sunglasses, and a face mask. After spending the weekend at the Formula One Las Vegas Grand Prix auto race, where he had a prominent role as Puma's creative director in the clothing brand's partnership with F1. He has released little music in recent years and has become better known as the romantic partner, fellow fashion influencer, and co-parent of Rihanna, with whom he had a second son in May. His first two studio albums in 2013 and 2015 both went to #1 on the Billboard 200. Asked outside court whether Rocky would ask Rihanna, who did not attend the preliminary hearings, to attend his trial, Tacopina responded, he would never subject his family. He wants to shield them. He's handling it like Rocky would handle something. He protects his family. Rocky also became an unlikely cause for then President Donald Trump, who said he was trying to get the rapper freed and returned to the U.S. when he was jailed after a brawl in Sweden in 2019. He was found guilty of assault at trial, but was given a conditional sentence that meant no additional jail time. That's it. That's all for that, ladies and gentlemen. Come on now. Bomb. Listen, what do y'all think about that, right? They basically saying that in the footage, you see somebody there, possibly a gun, but you can't say they're saying that the person's face is not, you can't see the person's face. So how were they able to determine it was A$AP Rocky? One, probably through the testimony of the gentleman, Efron. Two, how many of y'all know of anybody who gets shot or shot at that returns to the scene to look for evidence before going to the police? Come on now. A lot of us either were in the streets or street savvy or watched enough criminal shows to know that sounds like a bunch of bullshiggery. Papa, he definitely got a good chance to beat this. Because that right there is crazy. Cassie says, sounds like a setup. It do, don't it? Who goes back to the place in which they were shot, not knowing if the gentleman who shot him could still be there or have some associates around looking to clean up evidence or whatever the case may be, looking for evidence? Or what was he looking for? But he found a couple bullet casings. But the police couldn't find no bullet casings at all, right? They say he got, his knuckles got grazed. Knuckles got grazed? Could he have swung at a brick wall just to kind of, he said, I ain't trying to hurt myself. So I don't know. These allegations are wavy. They really crazy. You hear me? I don't know what's going on. That's a fact, pretty passion fruit. It sucks to not to have to even deal with a money grab. Hey, Subtle, me and you neither. I'm not going back for Nathan. If it wasn't cleaned up right there, grab right there, then listen, I'm trying to get the hell far out of Dodge. Wavy Crockett, what's goody like the mob? I see you in the building. The hoodie design tells it all. The guy with the gun had a big design on the back. ASAP's was a plain black hoodie. Keisha Hall, you be knowing some things. Keisha, you be knowing some things. I'm watching. I'm watching. I'm just saying, like, make it make sense. So the lawyer's sarcastic joke about it's a wonder he survived the shooting. I get why he's saying it, but in the court of law, you can't do that. So the judge, that's why the judge admonished him. But that right there is hella funny. Like, you got shot at, right? You gonna go out of your way. You gonna make it make sense, ladies and gentlemen. You get shot at. You go back to the scene for whatever intent and purposes. Happen to find 2 bullet casings. Take them to the police in L.A. Give a statement. Don't go to the hospital to get checked out, but then wait till you get back to New York to get checked out. Make that make sense. It sound weird. It sound weird. Dana Mac, hey, good morning to ye. Make it make sense. You feel me? I know some of y'all like, I don't care, whatever. Somebody said, not allegedly a water gun. Yeah, DeBerg, you talking to the wrong Wavy. That's not the Wavy you thinking of, DeBerg. Wavy Crockett like, hold up, Slim. I'm a whole dude, Slim. Slow your roll, pump your brakes. Listen, I'm just saying, like, these days is different. These days are different when it comes to the shenanigans, the things that these youngins do, the way they carry themselves, the way they're no morality, no code, no ethics, no nothing. But anyway, moving on. Listen, before we get to the Ask GMG segment, I want to make an announcement. I've been telling y'all that I got another little show that I'm working on, or whatever the case may be, and I want to I want to show y'all what's coming down the pike. I'm not going to talk about it. I'm going to definitely be about it. The Big Phil Speaks way. I wanted them to make the man a little bit more chubbier, but I guess they just decided they wanted to do it that way. You know what I'm talking about? But the tap in, it's called the tap in. The tap in. Y'all gonna be able to call up. Y'all gonna be able to, you know what I'm saying, come on up similar to this. It's gonna be real different. That's all I'm gonna give y'all for now, though. I'm not gonna give y'all too much more than, hey, good morning to ye. Y'all come on over to the good YouTube, the folks over here, because this is not gonna last too much longer. Listen, hey, come on over to the good YouTube. I can close them up now. The tap in with Big Phil Speaks. I'm not set I don't have the times or the days set in stone just yet, but as more come about, you'll know more about it. But just know that your boy is working. I'm not just talking or trying to sell a pipe dream or whatever the case may be. I'm out here to make it do what it do. Listen, Phil matching the pale turkey. How y'all like that little logo though? How y'all like that little, how y'all like that? Y'all think it's cool? Will it be on YouTube? Yes, be on YouTube. I'm trying to think whether I'm gonna do partially IG show and then bring it over to YouTube, like maybe a half hour to an hour on IG, and then do a half hour over on YouTube, make it a little bit of both, or whatever the case may be. Still working out all the details, or whatever the case may be. Who knows? Who knows what type of backing I might have for this show? Listen, I'm just saying, I'm in the works. I'm working on some things, some content, some shenanigans that will make y'all proud of your boy. That part right there. Papa True Guns, I appreciate that, homie. I appreciate that. Look, I can close this out. Boom. Boom. I like Slim Fit. Yeah. I wasn't trying to make him slim at all. Actually, hold on. If y'all would have seen him at first when he first made him, it was a little bit thicker than that. I mean, a little thinner than that. I was like, nah, you got to put some pause. You got to put some meat on the bones. You got to put some meat on the bone. Matter of fact, hold on. Hold on. Let's see if I can get this popping. Anyway, there's one that's a little thicker. There's a little one that's a little thicker. I'll show y'all that later or whatever. I might post it on my IG. But coming soon to an airwave, to a television, to a internet, to a radio, you never know. The Tap In with Big Phil Speaks is coming soon. Ladies and gentlemen, pay attention. Good idea not to anticipate trolls, but keep it chill, Phil. Always. Keisha Hall, always. The cartoon white guy must have been Philip and Smoke. Whatever. Thank you, Music for God, too. Thank you. What white guy? You know, so the brother had a tan. The brother wasn't, we going to call him Little Slim Phil. Nah, never that. Dev Lee, good morning to ye. Not the tap out, but the tap in. Yeah, tap in with your homie. Listen, we're going to have a conversation. Matter of fact, hold on. I want to do this. Y'all give me a second. Y'all give me un momento, por favor. Let me pull this up real quick. Good morning. Oh, while I wait for this to pull up, these are the final moments, the final days, ladies and gentlemen. If you want to be featured in the Good Morning Gang Morning Show theme song video in the intro of the show, you can still be a part of it. You have to put in your video so that it can be included. I don't want to hear nothing else. I've given what the hell? I've given ample time for you to put in your request or actually be a part of the video. So once I put it together, I don't want to hear no bullshittery like, why I wasn't included. I wanted to do it. I was just about to do my video. I don't want to hear it. It's been plenty of time so that when it's done and the books is closed and the video come out, y'all can be like, damn, I should have sent mine in. Get it at me ASAP like Rocky. No pun and pun intended. Good morning. I'll leave that. I ain't gonna pull that up. Well, nah, I'll do that. Okay, hold on. What the hell? I'm not worried about it. I ain't doing that. Y'all seen the logo. We'll leave it there. Good morning. Yeah. Anywho, ladies and gentlemen, I'll read the book once it's out. Any updates on Hassan Campbell? Good question, Harlem History. I guess this will be the first question for Ask GMG. Hassan Campbell. A lot of people speculated whether he was actually shot or not. He did come up from the hospital. In the hospital video, you see what you call it here, but then later on you saw something on his back. So either he was shot in the arm and it came out of his back, or he got shot in the back and they had to go through the arm to get the butt. Whatever the case may be, he caught one. He did catch one. However, he's all right. Hassan Campbell is all right. But Hassan Campbell, if you see, I bit my lip. Hassan Campbell, if you see this, sit your ass down and shut the figgity up. Listen, go get some counseling. Go get some help, Hassan. You making 30, 40. What the hell? You making 30, 40,000 a month off of YouTube, and you out here doing dumb shit. What the hell is wrong with you, Hassan? Stop the bullshittery. You should be wanting to affect change in people. You have amassed a great enough following that rock with you that you need to be more calculated and careful in the things that you do. That situation could have turned out a whole lot differently. We could have been saying R.I.P. Hassan Campbell. People are definitely making memes about your shooting now. They could have been making memes about your life and your death. I'm just saying, brother, use some better sense. Use some better sense. I'm gonna leave that there. But yeah, Hassan Campbell definitely was shot. And but did he take a pictures without his shirt on, like it's a badge of honor? Like, man, we be doing the dumbest things. When Phil looked to the side, I got another computer over there, and it came on or whatever. Because I couldn't find my iPod Touch at the time, and it says Phil's iPod Touch has been found. So I guess it just found. That was crazy though, but it is what it is. Matter of fact, let me turn this bitch on. Sweet. Okay, we good. There we go. Anywho, listen. Good morning, Sabrina C. I see you in the building. LG, what's goody like them? I feel have a ghost in his house. Listen, I am the ghost in the house. You hear me? With more power than power, huh? I'm a better ghost than Amari. You hear me? Listen. Sam Unstoppable. Some people do. Some people got a death wish. Hassan want to die so bad. When doing too much goes wrong, that's a fact. For doing that, he definitely is Sam Unstoppable. Definitely is. Listen, we gonna end this out. Well, not end this out, but this segment is Ask GMG. You know, it's the holiday. You know, people want to get out and get ready for their meals, or some people are prepping as we speak while they're watching Big Phil Speaks. You know what I'm talking about? But it's the holiday. No matter how you celebrate it or if you celebrate it, this is a time, they say, of giving thanks. But more importantly, it's a time usually of family, getting together with family and celebrating just family and quality time, or whatever the case may be, for those that have that left or open to them or whatever. So with that being said, we won't keep it light and slight today. But this is the Ask GMG segment. Ask me whatever questions you want. I prefer that you came up to ask me. I bit my tongue. God damn, biting shit. Talking too much. I prefer that you came up to come talk to me and ask me a question, and I'll answer the question. Whether it be about myself, whether it be about the Good Morning Gang show, anything that's coming up for the Big Phil Speaks, or anything in general about popular culture, whatever. Come talk to me. The request is at the link is at the top of the page, pinned to the top. Click there, come on over, come talk to me. Or if it's a problem in clicking it, copy it and paste it in your browser and come holler at your boy. You feel me? Come on now. Good morning, gang. Had to crack open another one. And yesterday, and yes, Friday we will be back to the regular schedule with more topics, with more news, etc., etc. I just felt as though, one, I'm tired. I was up hella late listening to a lot of things. But I got a lot to do today, you know what I'm saying, with it being right before Thanksgiving or whatever. So I said I'll make this show light and slight today. MMB, good morning, MMB. Good morning to ye. What you wonder why, pretty passion fruit? What you wondering? I know y'all got questions for you, boy. Y'all better ask now or forever hold your peace. Ask now or forever hold your peace. Why was I up, pretty passion fruit? There was some lives going on, pretty passion fruit. There was some lives going on that I listened to. You know, I was listening. I kept, you know, falling asleep here and there, but I was up listening. Law school, I know that's right, MMB. Get that degree. You know it's always love, MMB. You know it's always love. But pretty passion fruit, that's why I was up. I was up listening. A wise man listens and pays attention. Damn, Lee, why the torch almost took you out? Y'all come on over here to the good YouTube, ladies and gentlemen. We about to get up off here, ladies and gentlemen. You better come on over to YouTube or be left out. I just stopped the IG live or whatever. Excuse me. I stepped away when we had questions about any questions that you might have. Music for God to, whether it be about me, whether it be about the Good Morning Gang Morning Show, whether it be about popular culture or trending news, whatever the case may be. Ask away. Big Phil, where was you when Debo took red bike? That's hold on, that's funny. I was chilling, young Dreads, doing me as I normally did about that time. You feel me? Oh, I was up late last night watching the Fantastic Four go through it and feel. No, they did say it was my fault. I ain't had nothing to do with nothing. Listen, I can't control other people's thoughts and what they got going through their mind and all. I can't control that. I'm out the way. I don't be doing nothing. I don't bother nobody. I just keep it, you know what I'm saying? But anywho, why did someone get so personal? Me, it was sad. A lot of people, we just need prayer. A lot of people need prayer. A lot of people need prayer. A lot of people are going through things visibly and unknown. A lot of people need prayer. I'll just say that. Are you getting a new co-host? Great question, Devly. I am still open to the possibility of a new co-host or new co-hosts to make the show more dynamic. I'm still open to that, but it would definitely have to be the right person or right people with the right positive energy to be a part of it. But yeah, I'm definitely open to it. Why would I not be? I'm just showing y'all it can be done without another co-host. However, I'm definitely open to the possibilities. Great question. Great question, Devly. Why, you trying to be a co-host, Devly? Sam Unstoppable, no, I am not blocked as of yet. I am not blocked. We saw you in the live field. I was listening and watching. I was watching and listening. It was very interesting on a lot of levels. It was real interesting. Sad, and very interesting. Nah, AJ, man, I wasn't doing no flirting. It wasn't none of that. Nope. Nah. People, how can I put this? People see things that they want to see, feel things that they want to feel, sometimes that are true and sometimes that are not true. And when somebody has something made up in their mind, 9 times out of 10, unless they are open to listen, they not changing their stance on something, and they're gonna see it how they see it, no matter what you say, no matter what you show them, whatever. So again, a lot of people need prayer. You got a baby on the way, LG. Congratulations. What trailer? Pretty Passion Fruit. What trailer? Oh, Pretty Passion Fruit. You bugging? Nah. Vino Diva, that part right there. Vetting is definitely imperative, boy. To keep away some of the bullshittery that has transpired. You're right about that, Vino. Phil don't miss nothing. I listen. I told y'all before. I be around like tires, but I be like ghosts. I be in the cut. I let y'all know that I'm there when I want y'all to know I'm there. But other than that, I be there anywhere. I'm here, there, everywhere, but yet nowhere. I'm all places at one. Let me say that. Phil, did you think things would play out the way they did eventually last night? I never saw it being the way that it was, like maybe a couple weeks ago. But then as certain things started showing themselves, and certain things started being like innuendoed and said on the low, and this, that, and the third. I then said, "Oh, this is gonna come to a head at some point." I'm just not indulging. I'm just not indulging. I'm entertaining. Thank you, MMB. I try to be. I try to be. I try to be. I missed the live recently. I don't know. Definitely, it's a whole lot, and then there's a whole lot of nothing. A lot, and a whole lot of nothing, all rolled up in one. They ain't say no. They ain't say nothing like that, J man. They ain't said nothing like that. Hey, Rich, I like that one. Phil basically said his vibe is lottie dottie. He likes the party. Phil don't cause trouble. Phil don't bother nobody. That's it. Hey, that's it. If I'm chilling had a theme song, that would be it right there. You hear me? I just be chilling. That's it right there. Lottie dottie. I don't be doing nothing. Number 5, listen. Hey, LG, you better slow down before you catch up to me, young man. That was too much, too soon for I'd rather be. Hey, man, listen. Thank you, Keisha Hall. She's always been dope. I watched a few of those lives and still don't understand why everyone. Hey, Wavy Crockett. It's been a running theme. It's been a running theme for a while now that no matter what's going on, who did what, no matter no matter who's involved, if my name is mentioned, then it must be Big Phil's fault. And that's why I use the hashtags in my IG post, Big Phil's fault. Cause it's like, what? Like I'm chilling, doing what I do, but man, listen, I'm just saying. Oh, did she did? Well, that pray for that. Pray for that, because y'all all have been up here with me. Y'all watch me. Y'all know how I act and how I don't act. The things in question are of visible nature. The things in question aren't from behind the scenes stuff. The things in question comes from me, either on IG or here. And y'all can bear witness that I ain't been doing none of that. But it is what it is. No. That Pretty Passion Fruit, that name was bestowed upon a certain few of us because of the number of people that were kind of moved away from a certain platform and situation. That's what it was. When anyone makes things vile, personal, and mean spirited, you no longer have a valid arm. That's true, Vino Diva. That's true. You can't pick your family, but you certainly, man. Listen, man. I'm listening. James Jones, good morning to ye. I guess that word ruffles some feathers. It's only my perspective. Nah, you good, pretty passion fruit. You good. Feel people picking. Uh, nobody's picking, but just pray for people. That's all I'm gonna say. Just pray for people, man. Just pray for people. That's all I'm gonna say. In all honesty, you would what, Vino Diva? I'm sorry. Phil, you should let Cassie be your co-host. Cassie's a dope individual too. You're right. I don't know how that would work though, because she's out west, Dad. She's out west. So that's a 3-hour difference. She might not be up and stay up or be able to commit to doing the time slot here from there. You know, it all depends. What's your intake on Snoop's advertising strategy? Listen. Troll of the year. Troll of the year goes out to Snoop Dogg. Listen. He had the internet in a frenzy. He had pot smokers around the world. The ooey in connoisseurs in an uproar. Like, no, not you, Snoop. They had people looking at they joint like, should I put you down? Should I let you go? Oh man. Snoop is bugged out for that one, but shout out to him. That was a dope situation though. At the end, that was a dope situation. Shout out to Snoop Dogg, because that right there, to me, he gets troll and marketer of the year for that one. Listen, all rolled up in one. To say that you jumped off the bus because someone else jumped off the bus, knowing it was the wrong stop, is crazy. Now y'all gotta walk. What? In all honesty, I feel I would never watch your channel if it was hella messy and not a good. Thank you, Vino Diva. I appreciate that. And that's the thing. Yeah, we'll have turn up. Yeah, we have, shenanigans. Yeah, we gonna poke fun and have jokes, amongst all the serious topics and other things. But the main guys is to be of positive energy, positive vibes, and hopefully give dialogue that you can gain something out of it every time that we have a show. Every time, whether it's this show, whether it's Field of Love or anything else, let you be able to get something out of it that you can walk away with. A laugh, some knowledge, some information, maybe a tear, maybe some shedding, maybe some letting go of some things, let it be about something. I try to be MMB. I try to be. I'm only human, but I try. I do. Phil, is it out of my hands? You can't sue that situation. That's a great question, pretty passion fruit. I don't know. I've been sitting back with my hands up. I've been basically removed from a lot of things because I don't. A lot of things that transpired before, I don't want no parts of it. I don't want my hand in it. I don't want. That's not where my head or my heart is at. So I'm like, I don't want that. But I can't help soothe something that don't want to be soothed. If that makes sense, I can't help soothe something that don't want to be soothed. I can't help comfort what don't want to be comforted. I can't help empowered but don't want to be empowered. I can't help change a thought pattern that's got blinders on it, so to speak. I can't do that. It's not fair to me. It's not fair to me. Tinky, we doing Ask GMG. So the topic is whatever questions you want to ask. That's what it is. Whether it be about me, about the Good Morning Gang Morning Show, or popular trends, culture, news, whatever the case may be. That makes sense for you acting like you don't get it. Living Faith Legacy. Hey. You look like you hit some of Snoop's joint this morning. No, I'm tired. I'm tired, Living Faith. I've only had like a couple hours sleep. So brother is tired. Do I smoke occasionally? Living Faith Legacy occasionally. My eyes are looking kind of low. That's because I'm tired, Sam. I'm tired. You feel me? Yeah, people committing to quit the hippie letters. That's a fact. Sabrina, you would be a good co-host too. Sabrina I haven't never talked to Sabrina, but her personality through the comments is actually really dope. Pretty passionate for listen, I don't get it. I don't get why some things are the way that they are though, pretty passionate. I don't. I've tried to wrap my head around it in 40, 50 different ways, and a lot of stuff just don't add up. It ain't making sense. But I'm only human. Other people are only human too. I'm just saying. Jazz should do a segment. She a little thrown off, but she got good energy. She's dope. I think she'd be good. There's a lot of people that would be good to do to work in conjunction with. That's a fact. F it, let me co-host, but I need to smoke. She said I sleep sometimes. Get here at 9 o'clock. Get your ass up, Sabrina. Get your ass up. Oh, look, Sam Ostapa said, you are the topic. Why you was in my city without telling them? I admit it's hard on you being the boss because we expect you to take sides, and it's not fair. Well, with this situation that's going on really don't have nothing to do with this show. MMB, this situation, a lot of them talking about, really don't have nothing to do with this show or this channel. It don't. It it got to deal with some people that we all know, but it had nothing to do with this. But so, speaking of positive energies, thanks for all the prayers. My results came in benign. That part, Sarah Lynn, shout out to that. You hear me? Shout out to that. Which reminds me, I got to post something today, Sarah Lynn. I got to post something today too. Yeah, that was dope. That was dope. I got to post that. I'm gonna share that with y'all. Something that I received or whatever. Yes, makes sense, but it's spilling on the table, running to the other side type. So if you can catch it on a good day, go fishing, sir. What? Catch it, go fishing on a good day? What type of fishing am I doing, pretty passion fruit? What kind of COG commander, salute. Life is short and unpredictable. Just walk away from unhealthy relationships. Listen, 2024, you know how you try to give a resolution for, at the new year or whatever? I'm starting my so-called resolutions now. If it ain't about peace, purpose, positivity, my passion, productivity, or prosperity, all in peace, I don't know where to fit into my life. Because like I said, life is short, and I'm not trying to stay stagnant in no way, shape, or form of the word or statement. I believe in progression and positive progression at that. And if something is for me, then it'll be for me. But if something ain't for me, then guess what? It ain't for me. Um, as far as people are concerned, if we're in each other's circle, if we're in each other's circle, circumference, cool with each other, or whatever the case may be, we should be encouraging each other. We should be challenging each other. We should be pushing each other to be better individuals. Um, Supporting each other's endeavors, whether they are a corporate thing or separate endeavors, and being happy one for another without there being any issues as to who's getting more shine, who get the most shine, who gets first, who's coming up last, whatever the case may be. In your circle, y'all should all be supporting each other, even if y'all goals aren't the same, even if y'all lifestyles are not the same. We should all be supporting each other. Music for God too. What's your question? I must be way back in the comments. Hold on. I got my fault. I was way back, y'all. Sorry about that. I believe the friendship is worth saving. That much anger equals love. For who, Vino Diva? For who? You talking about the two people that was going through it yesterday? Possibly. I would like to know your thoughts on Mayor Eric Adams' New York controversial budget cuts to the school system and asking parents to step in and help volunteer in places of all the cuts. I'm not familiar with that per se, but I know it's happening in other areas too. And the fact that the way things are going now, and the way kids are wilding, the things that they're teaching and the things that they're not teaching, budget cuts to the school system are far from where they should be. Meaning, you should be looking to implement extra funding to get quality teachers, to get quality equipment, to get quality programs and things in place to enrich the children so that they can be the best students and possibly best productive citizens that they can be long term. Mayor Eric Adams, from what I'm hearing, I don't know the brother. I don't know his background too much. I know he does supposedly have a street background, a law enforcement background, all kinds of things. I don't know, but just certain things I'm hearing, whereas people thought he might be a good fit, might not be so much. So, Phil, are you still getting married? At some point, I hope to get married. DeBerg, I'm not. I got to be in a relationship to get married. I got to be in a relationship to get married. Hold up, you're looking for one fish. You're looking for one fish. One. Yeah, I mean, pretty passionate. I'm not trying to bring home a bucket of fish. I just need one good one. Just one good one. That's it. Some friends need a lot of attention. Yeah. I know a young girl who lost her mom in October. Last week, she almost lost her life in a car accident. This week, a massive fire burnt her house, and now she's man. Love on people, man. Listen, that's deep right there. Woo! It seemed like that young lady is going through a Job period. If y'all familiar with the book of Job and the individual named Job in the Bible, that sounds like one of them right there. Man, Lord. Phil, you saw that Fetty Wap said that the music he was putting out wasn't doing good, so it led him back to. Um, the problem is a lot of times, Papa, some people get into the music industry, entertainment industry with delusions of grandeur. Oh, I'm gonna get on, and all my problems gonna be sealed. But if you ain't got the proper team in place, if you sign to an organization, a record label, or whatever the case may be, and they don't have your best interest at heart, or they're oversaturated, meaning got too many artists that they got to deal with and work with. If you're not doing the legwork yourself or have the capabilities to market and promote yourself properly, you're going to be let down. And yes, your music is not going to do what you think it's going to do. Phil, oh yeah, I just read that. I had to go back to move forward. You got a question, but you're not asking here, though. What? Why y'all want Cam up, though? Y'all up here asking these questions from the comments. Avril say he's such a fraud. It's ridiculous, man. I've been hearing some stories from different people, and I'm just like, wow. Wow. They'll probably work it out at some point, Vino Diva. They probably will. You know, we Sagittarius do feel. I spot a red flag in a friendship. I'm not even arguing. Yeah, I did all that arguing. I did all these other things. I'm not doing that no more. I'm not doing that no more. I have to I got to stay focused. I got to stay focused on the blessings that are on the road for me. What's for me is for me, and who's for me is for who's for me. But I have to be steadfast. I have to, you know, some things are just sad to hear. Some things are sad to just witness. But say la vie on that. Did y'all see the news? Did y'all see the new school lunches in New York now? They have chefs preparing the meals now? No. Certainly, are they actually good looking? What the other said is unforgivable in my eyes. Man, listen. That's the thing. People get caught up in their emotions and they don't think properly and they get to saying anything. And then after they say anything or do anything, they want you to have grace and mercy to what they said. They want you to forgive. And yeah, you can forgive, but it's hard to forget. It's hard to forget some things. Dad said he going to jail. Tank, what are you talking about? You know good well I ain't been in no relationship. What are you talking about, Tanky? What relationship am I in, Tank? Huh? Talking about, wait, what? What? Tanky be bugging. The Book of Job came to mind when I just heard it. That's a fact, Young Drez. That's deep right there. King Skills, good morning to ye. Tavy, good morning. What's goody like the mob? OMG, Joe went through so much. It's humbling every time that's a fact. That's a fact, pretty passion fruit. And if the young lady Sarah Lynn was talking about is able to keep a sane mind through it all, she's gonna have one hell of a testimony. She's gonna have one hell of a story. She's gonna be able to help some people. She's gonna be able to help some people. Phil's favorite 80s show. Which show had you getting in trouble staying up late night on a school night? Damn. In the 80s, there's so many different shows from Webster to Cosby to Cosby. I think they come out in the 80s at first. The Jeffersons. I think that was still out in the 80s. Yeah, it was. So many shows. It's too many to mention, Keisha. I had so many shows I used to watch as a youngin'. Or sneak to want to stay up. Or, Mama, can I stay up a little bit longer to watch this, please? There was a show that came on late at night that you had to sneak to watch. It was called Benny Hill. Way back then, it was I think they were from England or somewhere foreign or whatever, right? And it was this old man that Benny Hill used to walk around, smack him on his head. He had a bald head. But then in the catches, because it was on late night, there was glimpses of breasts and things of that nature. The Benny Hill show was very controversial, especially for the time it was put out in. And they would show it like 11:30, 12, 1 o'clock, like right before TV was going off the air. Like the Benny Hill show, that one I would sneak to and get up to watch. That's a fact. Can't nobody take back what they said. That's a fact. You really have to sit back and watch people before allowing them in your circle. A lot of people leave with trauma. That's true. That's true. That is true. Night Rider, Southeast Slimmy is. What's up? Good morning, good morning. Mr. Rich Wilson, do you remember Benny Hill? The Benny Hill show? A divorce before the wedding. Who was divorced before what wedding? Y'all be bugging. I would think they was in at the near the end, Tinky, that shit got weird listening to. I was like, what? But okay, look, have at it. Have at it. Three's Company was dope. That's a fact. Three's Company, Mel's Diner, Give Me a Break with Nell Carter. There was a lot of shows, man. A lot of shows. Kojak, ha. Who loves you, baby? Dan, stop playing with me. Yeah, my dad used to watch Benny Hill a lot. Hey, listen. Back then, a lot of it was funny. And I think some of them would end up being memes today if the Benny Hill show was still around. I'm telling you. It was silent. It was silent, but it had a little funny music to it most times. They had certain parts, I think, where they talked or whatever. But I think it was in, if I can recall, it was in a foreign language. Bit my tongue again. It was in a foreign language. If I remember. Benny Hill was so inappropriate, but it was hilarious. Hey, that part, Sarah Lynn, that part. So he was a perv. You are being served. GMG ain't never lost an artist. You hear me? If one signed to GMG, always signed to GMG. What you talking? What the hell? Why don't y'all come up here and ask these questions? What's wrong with y'all? All in the comments being scared. First ever to leave Deborah. Michelangelo, that part right there, Benny Hill was that. I used to sneak it. And you had to turn the volume down and try to cover the TV so that the light wouldn't shine like. That's a fact. Michelangelo, usually there's more news and more topics, but because it's right before Thanksgiving, I'm just kind of letting it fly. That's why we doing the Ask GMG today, bro. It says more about the person who is ranting vile, personal, degrading comments than the person they are speaking to. Yeah, I agree with that, Vino. And I guess as a person that's been on both sides of that, I'll just say that we all are human. And we fall short. You know, we don't always have it right or do it right or whatever the case may be. I just find some things interesting. I just find some things interesting. But I'll say this. I pray that all minds are settled. I pray that all hearts are cleared. I pray that all consciences become free. I pray that real reality and clarity is provided for those that need it. I'll say that. Y'all got any more questions for your boy? Listen. Reverend Phil. No, I'm just saying, Jay, man, I'm just saying, because listening and watching all that, it was just like, oh, man. It was a lot. The whole praying convo got weird. I'm going to take that personal for a second. I ain't scared, just chilling and listening. Take what personal, QV? What you going to take personal? If I missed your comment, I apologize. I had to skip forward because I was so far behind. Who you spending Thanksgiving with? My children. I'm still torn between cooking. We've been invited over some people's house. I might do that this year. I got food to cook, but I might wait till after Thanksgiving to cook it because I'm really not in the mood to cook this year. I'm not. And my kids ain't pressing me to cook this year. Usually they be pressing me. So, Dad, you gonna cook this year, Dad? You know, my oldest daughter, she got a little boo thing. She wanna go, you know what I'm saying, visit her little boo thing and his family for Thanksgiving. So I said, all right. Never. So no. I could not eat after that live. It disturbed me to tears, but I love this page. Listen, I'm going to eat something when I get off of here, please. Believe it. Send them a flight. All right, J-Man, you send me the money and I'll get them a flight. What you talking? You spilling tea, trying to discredit and hurt someone with your words, all bets off. Sorry about that. All bets are off. No coming back from that for that low vibration person. Pretty Passion Fruit, you have to love thyself. You have to love thyself. That's a fact. Who got me blocked, Tiki? I'm not blocked. Not that I know of. I wasn't blocked as of late in the midnight hour, so I don't know. I should make J-Man, you a bug out. You hear me? You should make your famous apple pie. Just say you're not making a white turkey this year. Hey, Tingy, listen, my good turkey is on my page somewhere from last year. Go check it out. Then you come back and holler at me about what a turkey look like. I guarantee you my turkeys look way better than yours, Tinky. I guarantee that much. Phil, just go chill with what? Yeah, I wish the hell I would go to some damn washy wash. We still have fat. Listen, that was a content turkey. That's all that was, ladies and gentlemen. That was a content turkey. That was not reflective of my actual cooking. Trust me. I cook better than a lot of women these days, so I don't want to hear nothing. You hear me? And I stand on that. I think they heard flights. Hey, Sarah Lynn, you bugged out, Sarah Lynn. Don't be contributing to the delinquency of a J-Man. Don't do it. Yeah, Sam, stop. I keep my phone regular. Notorious, the year definitely flew by, right? It definitely flew by. Phil, I think we good on the map. Sam, stop. Was that how you cook it? Because I don't do nothing like that. Yeah, I don't do nothing like that. That red phone ring every time you. Yeah, all right. I don't have no pictures of it, J-Man. I don't have no pictures of it. It was just to come up and ask the questions. So, what's wrong with that? Come on through, QB, if you want to come up. Hey, Miss A Block, I can outcook you on my worst day. You hear me? Phil, no vitiligo turkey this year. Hey, that's what it was, Harlem History. Content turkey. That's all it was. Because I believe I was hoodwinked, bamboozled, and led astray on purpose. Having a Flatbush Thanksgiving this year. What is a Flatbush Thanksgiving, Peepskate? What is that? You could never outcook me. Hey, Miss A Block, one of these months and one of these years, we're going to have a cook-off, and you're going to take that back. You're going to be like, oh, I underestimated you, Phil. Yeah, you're going to take that back. You hear me? Don't let Phil fool y'all this year. He going to buy a turkey from King Me Now. I mean, from Knight Rider. Damn, what am I talking about? Oh, I see what you're saying, Peep Scheme. I see what you're saying. Excuse me. I know what I'm doing when I get off this live. You see these eyes? They're going to close. I'm going back to sleep for a little bit. You hear me? You cook better than a lot of women. Funny joke. Ain't no joke, QV. I get busy in the kitchen. QV, I get busy in the kitchen. You hear me? Ain't the only place I get busy. But I get busy in the kitchen. I don't want no problems. Phil buying a turkey from Popeyes. I heard that turkey's actually good, though, J-Man, but nah, I ain't doing that. I wouldn't do that. For me, I'm just not really in the mood to do the whole Thanksgiving thing this year. I'm really not in the mood. I'm really not. That's being 100. To being 100, I'm really. I'd rather do a little crab boil or something, or seafood, having some lobsters, and yeah, you know. Phil gonna end doing what? Like a Christmas story and go to the Chinese spot for Thanksgiving. Yeah, Phil gets busy eating it. Whatever. Phil don't do what, Tinky? Phil don't do what? Something like that, Dad. Something like that. I kind of shut it down. I shut the situation down because I wasn't feeling something. So I'm gonna meet the young man soon. You know, I got to be a father forever. I had to, put on my Mike Lowry and Martin Lawrence type of. What you want to do? Yeah, that. But no, I'm gonna meet them soon. Probably, maybe the day or tomorrow. Bethany Franco got one and said it was good. Cajun. Football tomorrow. Your team play tomorrow. Jay Pierce, how about them Cowboys? We gonna punish the Commanders. We gonna punish them. It's funny that they make the teams play each other every year on Thanksgiving too. It's funny that it always works out that we'll roundabout. So, D Blade, good morning, good morning. I ain't mad at you, Phil. I'll be in the kitchen eating. So, listen, all jokes aside, I am one hell of a cook. I don't cook as often as I used to, but listen, I can get busy. Your phone was tripping, no, Tinky. You always tripping. You hear me? Always tripping. I'm surprised y'all ain't want Cam up with your boy today. What y'all all in the bed looking especially educated this morning, like y'all want to get up and talk to me? Tinky is always glitching. Pretty passion fruit. She always glitching. Phil don't want us to see that. Yeah, all right. Tinky, the turkey I'm not cooking this year look better than the you cooking this year. The turkey I'm not cooking this year is gonna look better than the turkey you're cooking this year. Make that make sense. What's up with the Christmas giveaway? I thought about doing one, Jay, man. I did. I thought about doing one. I did think about doing that. Rich, I caught it. Aha. Invite them to the seafood boil, but use your teeth to crack your crackling. They got a ban on crabs where you at, Vino Diva, for real? What was it I just saw? Oh. Y'all having T-bone steaks, lobster, and snow crab legs and baked potato. Hey, Miss A Block, that sounds wonderful. That sound now. I would love to. That's not a bad idea, Miss A Block. As opposed to some damn turkey, because I'm not really. I don't like turkey for real. Like I said, I like the legs and the wings, but everything else, my kids they like eating the breast and all that. But I'm more. I like the dog meat anyway. Big Phil, are you going to meet him the same way? JB Fox met Diamond from the Players Club. Listen. I'm gonna leave that off here. You cooking turkey wings? You making smothered turkey wings or just regular baked turkey wings? Tiki. Phil, they saying you did a white turkey, so the turkey was not white. If anything, it was a skinless turkey, and it was a content turkey. I was in a content house with a bunch of contentful content people, and it was content. That's all that was. Excuse me. Them lies drained us, Phil. This is great vibes. I love it. Yawn and all. Hey, Vino, why you think my eyes look the way they look? I was up. I should have took my ass to sleep. But I'm listen. Dez, I am. Yeah, y'all bugging now. I ain't answering nothing dumb like that. Because you white. Smothered. I need the gravy. Tinky, if you a real cook, you know how to make gravy from scratch. What you talking about, huh? Huh? If you really know how to get down in the kitchen, you know how to make gravy from scratch. Huh? Not that jarred gravy mess. Huh? Get in there and make some of that good old fashioned turkey gravy, girl. It's okay, Phil. Keep it live. Pretty passion fruit, that's a fact. Smothered wings, man. Yes, on commercial fishing, the whales are migrating, but we get to see the whales swim by. Oh, okay. Anybody coming up is a compliment because anybody coming up is a compliment because he is holding it down on his own. Oh, thank you, QV. I appreciate that. I ain't losing no sleep for some. Listen, J-Man, I already said I'm no longer losing sleep for something or somebody that won't lose sleep for me. I'm not gonna do it. J Pierce, my team is gonna lose. In what language, in what country, in what universe, in what alternate dimension? Because the Cowboys gonna smash the Commanders. You hear me? Gravy is easy to make, Miss A Block. That's right. It's easy to make, but some people fail at it. Miss A Block. They be having some nasty gravy. Like when you ain't taste this, you ain't put no seasoning, no nothing in it. You be surprised, Miss A Block. Yeah, I had a headache behind them lives. Goes on and on and on and on. A Block gravy tastes better when you eat it off somebody's skin. Damn man. Gravy is easy to make. So why you don't make it then, Tinky? So all I need is some gravy. I gotta get some gravy. Ain't y'all about to go off? What you gonna go off for, ain't y'all? Some people do fail. It tastes like either flour or it tastes so bland. People don't know what they doing. They'll take the little spoon. Man, listen. Ooh, baby. Is everybody in here either cooking or helping to cook or going with the plate to receive them a good Thanksgiving meal? What y'all doing tomorrow? What y'all doing? I did not say that. I said smothered. I need the gravy. Oh, you saying you basically need to have. I get it. Okay, I meant like I thought you meant like I need to get some gravy so that I can have it smothered. I get what you're saying now. She said I did not say that. J-Man said I'm helping eat and I'm bringing the blizzard, and yeah, that's what it is. But baked turkey wings without the gravy is good too. But that some about them smothered joints. Pause, man. Gravy from scratch. Okay, spill before I Google it. You better go ahead, QV. You don't know. Oh Lord, go on Google it, girl. Go on Google it. You hear me? Leave that box rice alone. Listen, I get the bad. I listen. It has to be jasmine or that basmati rice. You hear me? K Java said I'm cooking and hosting. All right, K Java. All these people that's cooking, all these people that say they got love for Big Phil. I ain't get no inbox. Phil, I want to overnight you a plate. I want to same day you a plate so you can try my cooking. I ain't get none of them invitations. But y'all say y'all got love for your boy. But y'all ain't, look, Tinky, and you the closest probably out of everybody in here. And you ain't say Phil, I'm gonna Uber you. I'm gonna Uber because you know Uber deliver little packages. I'm gonna Uber you a plate of my smothered wings. You ain't say none of that, Tinky. Where the love at, Tinky? Where the love at? Huh? Not Bob Marley, basmati. No, now we not eating basmati rice on things. Why not? What you mean buy? All these so-called people that love Big Phil, support Big Phil. I ain't look hell. I ain't get offered a string bean like one. I ain't get offered a biscuit. I ain't get offered, you know what I'm saying? No eggnog, no nothing. Phil, I told you bring me back some turkey leg hut when you went to Texas. Remember? I ain't been back though. I ain't been back, Tinky. I ain't been back. The last time I went, y'all didn't know I was there. The last time I went, y'all did not know I was there till after the fact. Because I didn't say nothing. Somebody else said something. But you know what I'm saying? I ain't been back to Texas since then. I'd have got you some turkey hut. DoorDash them some White Castle. Oh my. Canilla rice is the rice to cook. Canilla rice. Is that the kind of rice, Miss A Block, or the brand? Yeah, Dez was on his Inspector Gadget. He was like, Somebody said rice or roni. Hey, but back in the days, Peace King, I ain't gonna hold you. Rice or roni was the shiznagi when we was younger. Oh, we gonna have rice and roni with some chicken or some whatever. Yeah, that's the brand. Oh, that must be a brand that frequents up there because I've never heard of Canilla brand rice. Never have. Phil knows he makes rice and roni for them babies. Yeah, I ain't made no rice and roni in years. Yeah, Notorious. Uber delivers personal packages. That's a fact. I'm cooking, prepping, chopping, grating cheese, etc. today. A little music in the background. I know that's right, Sabrina. You off today? You're not lying, Phil. If you knew how to make it with chunks of chicken or shrimp, man, listen, rice and roni used to be the shiznai. Mama said we making rice and roni with what? We having rice and roni. You'd be happy to the mug. Canilla. Maybe I've seen Canilla and just never paid no attention. Rice Aroni, a San Francisco treat. Yeah, that was the hey J man. That was the back in the days that Uncle Ben's bull bag was the issue before I knew how to. Man, that came along later. That came along later, Rich. So people using Uber to deliver. I don't know what you talk about, Sarah Lynn. I don't know what you're talking. Always get the orange brown bag. But someone's saying they don't want that. Even parcels. Yeah, that's it right there. Pretty passion fruit. Yep. It's a fact. Rice aroni and fried chicken. My mother. Hey, young Drez, you hear me? That was the meal right there. That was the meal right there. And whatever little vegetables they put on the side. Mine, a preference back in the days was corn or green beans or string beans, as some people call it, or you know. I probably have, Kathy. I probably have. It probably didn't even pay no attention as far as the brand name. Canilla. I'm trying to think. I probably had to see a picture of the bag. I'm like, oh, yeah. Thai rice is the best rice. I don't know how to what you call it. And some cornbread. That's that part right there. Listen. My mother, she makes some of the best cornbread. I stole her recipe and listen, added to it. My cornbread is off the hook. You hear me? Fried chicken wings, stuffing, spinach dip, roasted Parmigiana, crispy Brussels sprouts, Jamaica water cereal. Baby, we have to eat all football day plus a lot of appetizers. All right. Oh, turkey wings, 3 for my daughter. Listen. Let me see. Hold up. Do, baby. Oh, I have seen one of those brands. I have. That's a fact. I've seen one of them brands. I have seen that brand before. Is collard greens a must on Thanksgiving? For a lot of black families, it is. Them collards, you got to have them collards. I like to menage a trois recipes. Show me and I'll take you to what? That sounds crazy. I take your taste buds all the way to Tanzania. What? We got good food too. Bless my mom for teaching me. Y'all making me hungry. Look, Rich said I might have to send a flizzite. Listen, you took PTO today? I know that's right. Mac and cheese, or as we Trini say, macaroni pie. I always wonder why it was called macaroni pie in Caribbean spots. Like, I'm like, it's mac and cheese. What are they doing different? They're making macaroni pie. But, Papa said, for me, it's a must. Hey, J man, that's that hell. She wants to menage with the world. Look. I like how juice makes all the other food on the plate taste so good. Hey, D Blade, that part right there, macaroni pie. Say you when it all falls down. What you mean, oh well, take it? Oh, you're not making colleges yet. That's why you said, oh well. I think they don't use egg in the macaroni and cheese. A lot of people don't put eggs in their macaroni and cheese. I found it funny when I found out some people use eggs in their macaroni and cheese, to be honest. Get that kitchen ready, bags packed, everything. Oh, hey, Rich, let me find out. Feel the Love Friday, couple days from now, because we back at it. Phil goes in the oven. What? What you mean Phil goes in the oven? What? What's your unpopular opinion, Phil, about Thanksgiving? Mine is I do not like gravy. I don't like beets. I'm not for the cranberry sauce stuff. I don't like stuffing. The only stuffing I like is like a dirty. It looked like a dirty rice, and it's made outside of the turkey, not in the turkey. But I don't like regular bread stuffing. I don't like that. What else? Everything else is generally good. Yes, I think one egg is okay. Whip it, spread it evenly. I know that I've heard people use the egg to bind it, but I was taught to use a roux, which is like a gravy, and that'll help bind it. I never made collard greens. I leave it to my mom. You better learn how to make them collard greens, Tinky. You better learn how to make them collards. You need eggs and mac and cheese. No, the hell you don't. Some say need eggs for it to hold together. No, you don't. It don't have to be in there to hold it together. Stuffing and sauce is the best. Look, D Blade, have at it. Listen, if we was in the same spot, you wouldn't have to worry about me eating all the stuffing up. You got it. Cranberry sauce is good, but it have to be in homemade cornbread stuffing. No, depending on how many people you're cooking for. Yeah, you bet you put it in the oven. I know that. I know how to make mac. I know how to make mac and cheese. I've never put an egg in my macaroni and cheese, and my kids love my macaroni and cheese. I don't know if my grandmother ever did. I don't recall her ever using the egg in her damn macaroni and cheese, but I know my mother didn't. But it held together too, and it held together. I'm not a big fan of gravy either. I'd rather have beef gravy than pale turkey. Really, Sarah Lynn? Wow. Is it because of the turkey gravy that you've had that maybe it wasn't quite seasoned well? Could that be the thing, Sarah Lynn? Well, Tinky, you do know a roux, or if you didn't know, roux is like a gravy, and it is made with a little flour. It is, but it's a Southern thing. It's a Creole thing. You wouldn't understand, gal. All mac and cheese goes in the oven to bake. What you talking? Phil knows how to make everything. Yo, me, yo, mine. No, I don't. No, I know how to make enough, but I don't know how to make everything. I probably could make anything, but I don't. I'm not gonna lie and say I've made everything or know how to make everything. It's okay. I'm glad y'all like it without eggs. I just use about one, I think, but I don't cook big portions. Got to have that cranberry sauce nice and chilled. Try it with one egg with an egg. Okay, all right. Lolo Kisser says facts, Phil. My mac and cheese is fire and it holds together without the eggs. That's a fact. I think maybe only 10, maybe 15 years ago, I started hearing about people with eggs and mac and cheese, maybe. Take the grease rendering from any meat you cook, add your onion, da da da. Ha ha ha. The eggs, because we slice it. Oh, I get it. Yeah, I get it. But you can slice. Yeah, you can slice the. I don't know. Well, I don't know, man. Notorious. That's what I'm talking about. Bake it with make a cheese sauce from scratch with a roux. and it holds it all together. I don't know, man. Listen. People be using gravy to hide BS. Excuse me. Why do I have that song that greens, beans, potatoes, tomatoes? You making bread pudding with Hennessy infused topping. All right. You hear me, Notorious? Listen, I get busy with mine. Phil, put the accent on. Got me thinking about roti. Little pretty past fruit said, I'm taking notes. You hear me? Excuse me. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, it's been another wonderful show, even though it's been a relaxing show or a laid back show. I thought I'd get more questions than I did, but it ended up being fun. Um, I pray that you all have a wonderful day of thanks. I'll pray that you all get to enjoy your family if you can, if you have family left or existing. I pray that you don't eat too much, but that you eat enough, that your heart's content and your stomach's full. I pray that tomorrow is full of fun, laughter, and joy in watching the Cowboys beat the Commanders. I pray that that all things are blessed for you and yours. Um, I'm tired. I'm going back to bed for a spell. Um, I'll be on these IG streets today or whatever the case may be. But y'all know what I like to say. Ray, at some point I am, at some point later on, but I'm going night now though. Smile, because you never know what it might do for somebody, include yourself. It was a lot of smiles needed last night. You hear me? A lot of smiles needed last night. More importantly, love on somebody on purpose, with purpose. That was needed last night too, wasn't it? Lord. Even more important than that, I'm not anti you, I'm pro me with the emphasis on building me. Let that marinate in your melanin until the next time we can chop it up and have a tay-to-tay. Until that day, GMG and Big Fish Speak says, I holla. Now get your asses up off here. Feeling that cowgirl talk. Hey, Rashad, he said, how about them Cowboys? Night.